Hello and welcome back to the Paw Patrol Yumi farm, and you'll notice that straight away we've already got some of it here, and it's purely where I started recording. I forgot it was 1080 and it ended up 11 gig by file. So anyway guys, first thing we're going to use is our birch fence. Now we're literally going to attach it to our corner post of the barn, and we're going to go 1, 2 out to the side. And then from our second block that we've just placed, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, facing out forward from the barn. And then from that block stepping in one, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we're going to put in 2 fences. And then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And now we're going to be facing back down towards the barn. And on top of that corner is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. And then stepping back in towards the barn, which is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we do that for 2 layers. Now for this simple little build here, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we're going to do a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let me just check that I did actually do 8 in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no, we actually kept it at 6, and this side must have been 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So stepping out to the side, and be careful to leave a gap of 3 from the barn, because obviously the roof this side and the roof that side. And we're going to step out. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on the 7th, place another column. Now coming away from this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on our 9th, place the other column. And then stepping back across where we should be square now. It's just a case of placing them ones in. Now if we come down a little touch, we're now going to take our fence post out. I'm going to place one on the outside of each of these. So we've got our birch fence on the outside. So like that, go back to our birch planks and just literally pull them across, and then stepping in each time. So like so. And then we're going to do the same over this side, because it's just basically telling us where our placement is for our roof to go. So we're like that, go back to our birch fence and just place the extra one facing up to where our roof will be. So we end up like that. Then we're going to grab our dark oak stairs and we're going to pull it across, and we're basically going to do that all the way up. And basically, if you've done this right, I don't really need to show you, you obviously know exactly where you go in. So dropping into the inside, and this is just really just to make the inside look a bit the same. We're just going to grab some birch stair, drop down, turn it upside down and place it along the inside like that. So for every single one, it's just going to be upside down stair against the other stair as the roof, so it just keeps it light inside, dark on the outside. So that is that done and showing. And I didn't actually use this wood, whoops. What's that? That's the dark oak. We actually use the regular oak planks. And that will just keep the roof. I mean, you could obviously use that roof if you wanted to. Now for the part that is the horrible part, this part. It's just a pigmuck tower. The roof could have been done better, I suppose. But it's actually quite hard. So for this one, let me just go and find this corner. So we're going to come away from the corner of the barn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on our 6th block, start placing some quartz slab. So let's pretend that I'm on my 6th block away, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to go 1, 2, stepping out on both sides. So we should end up looking now like that. We're then going to pop down, place 1, and then stepping out again, 1, 2, but now the opposite way. So we end up like that. Now coming down from there, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're basically just copying what we've already done. So we've gone 5, and eventually we put the 1 in the corner, the 2 going back this way, we do our 5 again, and then our corner, 1, 2, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No matter where you look, you should see that. If you want to go into a bit more detail, you can always curve it off a little more. But for this, it just worked for me to do it this way. So we're going to use our light grey wall. So if we look at the front, we're just going to basically do a 1, 2, 3, and we're only going to go 3 high. It's only a little picnic door after all. And I've used the white wall, not out of choice because everyone knows I hate white wall, but just purely because it made it so much easier. And I'm not going to do all of this, but if we basically, so we're now up to our 5, on our 6 we'll step out like that. So basically what we're doing is we're layering using our quartz block as stencil to layer all the way around. So you end up with that look. And then what we do is we go up to 5 high. I'll just do this one. Now we're only going 5 high on the first layer. And then what we do is we basically lay a block around the inside. But we never, or you can, but it means you've got to carry it on all the way around. Put our corner blocks on. I like to overstep. So basically for this part, I would be stepping out further than there. And then I'd step in, and then I'd step back out and do my 2. Then I'd step out, step back in, and there's my 5 coming across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I'd step back in. 1, 2, step back in. 1, step back in. 1, 2 that way. Sorry, completely the wrong opposite way then. And then we step back in onto that one. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step it in. 1, 2. Step in. 1. Step in. 1 and 2. Step on the inside and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step in. 1, 2. Step in and 1. And step in. And then our 1, 2, which is now turned into a 3. How? That one. Yep, so that is how easy it is to mess it up. Just purely because of what's happened there is when I'm stepping in, I've come down and I've stepped out. So then I thought my 2 is here and I've started working like that. So it's really hard to just like really keep concentrated on it. Now for your next layers, you're going to go 1, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then on your 4th, like this, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then on your 4th, you're going to step it out again, and then working your way up. You're going to do them 3 layers for another, let's just signify it. So we've gone up our 4 layers this time. Then I'm going to place 1. I'm going to come out again. And then we're going to come on the inside. And we're just literally going to layer that up again for another 1, 2, 3. And then on our 4th, pull our block out. So we end up with that. Wondering if I went too high down here. Yeah, I did. Oops. So we just drag that across. Take that one away. That one's now 4 because I've obviously followed that one, which is good because it just means I've got less to do up here. Basically we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically we're going to do 3 rows, so it would be this row, so it would be another 3. And then stepping onto our 4th, we'll pull it out. And then for this row on top here, it will be 1 and then 2. And then basically what I've done is I've used my slab to go all the way around. Except this time, actually I haven't, I used steps on this part. Steps on the very bottom layer and then slabs around. It isn't going to make a lot of difference, the steps just give it that little bit more of a height straight away. And basically what we do on this one is, because there's stairs, we want them to carry on all the way around our block. So this time we don't use any gaps or any cutting corners, should I say. We're literally going for the full 1, 2 everywhere. So we end up like literally making a frame like that. So okay, it is a lot of work, it does really get annoying. The other option is just to use slabs, but once you get in there, you just use a slab on top, and we use the stair then as our stencil again. And because we're using it as a stencil, it's then already stepping in on every corner. So eventually you start ending up looking like a little bit like that. As you can see in the middle, right there, I need to put some more slabs. And one there. Which means I automatically need to do this one with another layer. Which means this one needs another layer, and that means them two need another layer. But you start to see where I've done with it. I've just literally used it as my slabs and steps. It would help if I'd done this one as well. And basically it's down to you then just to level it up. I mean, you could use stairs all the way around, but can you imagine how long that would take in time? Believe it or not, I thought I was recording the video and I was trying to save time for you guys. And it turned out I actually, I don't know, it took ages. I got to this part, I thought, oh, let's cut time. I'm just going to put slab. If you want to put stairs, put stairs. But actually it worked out that actually cost us more time. So anyway, moving on. We've got these windows, which is on our 3rd block up. So if we step in one from our column, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, one next to it, punch out them 2, and then the next row above, and we're just going to place in the stairs upside down on the top row and the right way up on the other row. Oh my god, I'm destroying the house. And basically we're going to do that on every corner of the barn. So you can see there's 1, 2 there, and then if we swing around the other side, we've got 1 there and 1 there. Now when I look back onto some of these pictures, I seem to have found more pictures. There is actually a door on the back as well. So obviously you guys already know how to do that. It's just our column of 7 straight up the top, then our 7 working out including the middle there across, and then for every one that's standing out, stairs going down like that as if you were walking up them, and then stairs upside down going up to the top edge, and then we frame it all the way around. And then once our frame's there, we just put a stair on the end of each end and a slab on top, and that will bring the barn to us end down there. Now for this top end where we are here, we're basically going to come to this line where we've placed extra blocks to cover or conceal our white quartz, which is the 2nd block in, and we're going to have to punch away this 1st block and then place a full block inside. I'm going to go the full block 1, 2, 3, 4, and a slab on the top there. So basically the best way I can do this is to actually build it again. So working out that we're already here, let me just go grab some spruce planks. So I'm going to place one there, not spruce, dark oak. So one there, and we can run it back 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th we're going to place black charcoal, or you could use black wool if you wanted to. And then we're going to place one back in, and I'm going to come out like that, and then basically on the step in front. So now we've gone our 2 layers up, and then we've gone a third to this point, leaving one in front of the black coal. We place a stair, and then we're going to do the same again there, and where we've placed a stair on that end, we're going to place one upside down on this end. And then we're just going to run it across till we meet our stair, and then we're going to place our last stair on the end, and then a slab right across the middle like that. And then as we come into it, we could realistically raise it a little bit, or take this top block off and say halfway through, I don't know, say you could get to here, think okay, I'm going to put a stair in to make more of a bow, and then some slabs just to like really duck it down and pull it back up. But for me it just seemed like a bit too much hassle just to do that. I think it represents itself pretty well as it is. What am I missing? Nothing as far as I know. Just trying to make sure. And that is it, guys. That is what I've done so far. Let me just place these back in as well. So guys, I know it wasn't quite on video the way it should be, and that leaves us one last part, and that will be the main building, the Yumi farmhouse. Now I am really struggling to get pictures of this, and we are going to struggle a little due to material wise on the roof, but I am hopeful. So anyway guys, that is part 2. That will bring your barn to an end, and it will give you your outside little shed and the pigsty thing, you know, the poo collector, and our fence and our windows, and obviously the top part of the barn. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon in part 3.